Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of questionable parentage, look what's in CaptNRetro's truck. It is a busted pile of junk. This is a 1986, I think, high speed. I've owned one. I've actually owned two of these before. My buddy Jason that runs Classic Arcades in Conyers hit me up, and apparently somebody was trading this into him and brought it to him. It was on its legs in the back of their truck, front ways, so the back would have been up in the air. They didn't put the top down, and they did take the back glass out of it, luckily, so the back glass didn't get busted. It's in my back seat, but the box just took on wind, and this is what happens if you do not take the head down. These are built with bolts. I mean, all he had to do is open the door and look and see the bolts, pull the bolts out, and it's actually on a hinge too. There's a hinge in there, and it would have just folded forward nicely and been perfect, but unfortunately bad things went down. So we've got a bunch of fuses that got ripped out and pulled apart, and cords and cables and connectors are all bent and messed up. It was apparently possibly partially booting. It would have had a topper on it at one point too. This is the top. That's the motor for the topper and the light. But what we're going to do is we're going to unplug everything, and we're going to strip these boards, and I'm going to attempt to rebuild this back box to the best of my abilities. And then we will paint it, and we will throw a hard top on it, and it will be a super nice high speed when I get done with it. Apparently there's no real battery damage to the board either, but it was, I think Jason said it, the last he had seen it was booting, but it wasn't like booting. This looks like those belong to something that we're gonna have some fun figuring out the rewire situation on this game. I don't know if I think those look like they belong in a pinch connector. So they might have gotten ripped out of a connector somewhere, like they might have been looped like this one is in something. We got to get the schematics out and do a lot of figuring. But hey, good deal. So along with this was a Donkey Kong and a Centipede cabinet, both really untested. And we got a good deal. Jason made me a deal, $800 for all of it. So this busted ass high speed and a Donkey Kong and a Centipede for $800. And we should be able to clean this mofo up and make some decent return on our investment here. So that's where we're at. We're back at the captain's garage. It's a beautiful day outside, but the next thing on my list is not this game. It's a future spa. So we just made this quick little episode right quick to show you the before. I'm just going to start uploading little things here and there, and we're going to change the way the channel gets put together. You know, it's not going to have to be full edited episodes. Sometimes you're just going to get raw data like this one. Captain.